Tonight, KARE 11 investigates an extended auto warranty scam.
Victims across the country say they've been taken for a ride. AJ Legault is here with more.
Yeah, you might think a deal is a deal, but is it? We started looking into this story last fall when we were contacted by a local grandmother. Her tip started us on a long investigation that's finally prompting official action.
My hope is for a happy ending.
Before we get to the end of Sandy Sourier's story, we'll need to back up to the beginning.
That's right.
Sandy purchased her maroon Murano from Klein Nissan in Maplewood, Minnesota.
I bought the car in '09.
Along with her new ride, the Danbury, Wisconsin grandmother put down $2,500
$2,500 is a lot of money
for an extended warranty protection plan.
for 6 years.
Sandy says the dealership salesman made a pitch on the extended warranty she couldn't turn down.
If I did not use it at all, then they were to refund my money.
It's true. The dealership offered her a service contract refund agreement by a third-party company called SIGNET Financial Group. It says right here in black and white, if the warranty is never used, she would get a refund of the full purchase price.
It felt like it was a win-win policy at the time.
Years passed and Sandy never used her extended warranty.
Well, now I'm to the point I want my money.
Already dreaming of ways to spend her $2,500,
A little vacation would be great.
she applied for her refund and her plans came to a screeching stop.
I feel like I've been taken.
Taken on a ride. Sandy learned Signet Financial Group was not going to honor their contract and refund her money.
Oh, I cannot get a hold of the company.
Call the number listed for Signet,
Free Caribbean cruise for
and all you get is a recording about a Bahamas cruise.
if you were under 65.
Signet had disappeared.
I contacted the Attorney General.
The Minnesota Attorney General's office sent a pair of letters to Signet Financial, but never heard back. So they sent Sandy this letter, basically saying there was not much more they could do and strongly encouraged her to contact the Commerce Department. The Department of Commerce is the state agency that normally regulates motor vehicle service contracts. They require the companies that are offering these warranties to carry insurance to ensure they're meeting their financial obligations to consumers like Sandy. Mike Rothman is commissioner of the Minnesota Department of Commerce, which received complaints about Signet.
As your agents have looked at complaints that have come in about Signet, what did you find out about this company?
Fundamentally, it's a consumer ripoff. It's a Ponzi scheme-like structure.
But there's a catch. Rothman says his department doesn't have legal authority to do anything about Signet.
But this falls through a crack.
This is not a regulated contract. It's an unregulated company. The department doesn't regulate it.
Looked at one of the contracts, and right up front, I think people see in big bold letters, service contract, refund agreement. Can that lead them to think, I'm getting a service contract and the protections that come under Minnesota law with the purchase of something like that?
Yes, it's a misleading and fraudulent statement.
The Department of Commerce sent Sandy and other Signet victims letters telling them that because it wasn't in their authority to regulate the contract, they should contact the Minnesota Attorney General's office. Remember, that's the same agency that sent them to Commerce in the first place.
I am at my wit's end.
Feeling like the state was making her drive around in circles, Sandy contacted KARE 11.
I don't know where to go with this anymore.
As we began investigating, we discovered Sandy isn't alone. Consumers all across the state and country have complained they were ripped off by Signet. Some dealers, like Berkeley Acura in Brooklyn Park, stepped up and paid their customers' refund themselves. Berkeley sent us a statement saying, to date, we've paid a substantial number of claims. But other dealers, like Klein Nissan, would not pay. Klein's attorney wrote this letter last August about Sandy's claim. It says, quote, any refund Ms. Sourier is entitled is a financial obligation of SFG rather than Klein Nissan.
They claim that they are not responsible for refunding my money.
But should dealers be responsible too? Our investigation found that in Oregon, the state attorney general not only went after Signet's owner Greg Lehman on behalf of consumers, she also pressured dealers who sold the Signet warranties to chip in. So we contacted Minnesota Attorney General Lori Swanson's office. After hearing from us, they decided to open a formal investigation, and just last month fired off letters to dealerships, including Klein, stating that it would seem appropriate for the dealership to make a refund to its customer of the purchase price of the warranty. Why? Well, the AG says it's troubling because some dealerships use the refund guarantee as a marketing device, and it appears this consumer would not have purchased the warranty but for the lure of a guaranteed refund. With that letter from the Attorney General in hand, we paid Klein a visit. No managers would come talk with us, but a day later, dealership owner Rick Klein emailed a statement saying they were working with the Attorney General. They call it an unfortunate situation and add they sincerely strive to offer our customers a choice from products and services that will continue to provide long-term value. But Sandy says the line between value and ripoff has been crossed.
And I really want my money back.
So for now, it seems that happy ending Sandy wants has yet to be written. But perhaps that's because her story isn't over.
I'm sticking with it.
That she is, and no one knows just how many of these Signet refund contracts were sold in Minnesota. But if you have one and are owed a refund, the Attorney General's office now recommends you go to your dealer and ask if they'll voluntarily refund the money. If that doesn't work, you can file a complaint with the AG's office, and we've put links to help you do that on KARE11.com as their official investigation is just getting going.